All right, this video is going to be about bisexual woman. Okay, my problem with bisexual women is how is your girl going to compete with your guy? Like you like men and you like women. How is that woman gonna compete with a man that, he could fight for you better, he could carry your bags, he's more muscle bound, he could use his strength and everything. And, if if that's what you like, then how is your how is your girl going to compete with that if she's not born and built that way? You know, um, where a female will have to use a strap on or whatever the situation is. With your female, you have to use toys, and with your man, he's naturally built. You understand what I'm saying? Born built with his equipment. How is your female going to compete with your guy? So my thing is, um, it's an unfair competition there. Like, um, if sometimes you like to be with women, so you like pussy and you like dick. So sometimes you like to be with women, sometimes you like to be with men. Um, you might like to be with men more than you like to be with women. But what's going to happen when your girl fall in love with you and you now decide, oh, I don't feel like no pussy. I feel like being with dick. I feel like being with a man. So what is your girl to do now? Because she can't compete with the man. So what is she going to do? Just sit there and be lonely and sad and waiting for you to change your mind, which, now you live in a heterosexual life, you know. So to me, that's kind of like cheating the gay community. Like, you live in a heterosexual life and then you dipping and dabbing into the gay world is the way I feel about it. Like with me, I feel like I was gay from a child. I felt that from a child, even though I grew up to date men and even I even had a baby and everything like that. But um, I know deep down inside, I know that I prefer women over men. If I find a decent female that she's strictly into women only, then I would be more happy than with that than with a bisexual female, which I've experienced already. A bisexual female that she only temporarily feel like she want to be with a woman sometime, and then she could be with you and then automatically switch that off and feel like she want to run and go be with a man. You understand what I'm saying? So my thing is, um, I really, it's really a scary situation getting into a relationship with a bisexual female because um, if she be with you and then she have a boyfriend, suppose you run into her with her boyfriend, can you fight with him? You can't even fight with him. You're just gonna have to like ignore it, keep on walking or whatever the situation is, because you can't even, kick his ass if you want to kick his ass. So it's not really a fair situation, So So if your girl falls in love with you, and then you decide now you wanna now you wanna be with a man, how is she supposed to upstage um, a male? How is she supposed to win you over? You know, probably the only way she could win you over is money. You know, if she has something to give you, and if that be the case, if that's what she has to do, then she's buying the relationship, and it's not a sincere situation. So I think getting involved with a bisexual female is dangerous, and it's scary. Like, it's scary because, if you get your heart involved and stuff like that, then she step off and leave you and be with her man. And she decide, oh, I just want to live a heterosexual life, and now, I'm getting older and I want to have kids and just settle down with a man. And then you sitting there, you stuck. You understand what I'm saying? So the female is sitting there and she's stuck, and she having no way of competing, really with the man. He's even probably getting better money. He's probably getting better jobs. If he ain't got a job, he could be in the street, hustling and stuff like that. So, whereas a female is still a female at heart. You understand what I'm saying? And with the man, he'll be uh, cheating on you and everything, and you be still be sitting there and stuff like that. And along with a situation whereas if your girl say, well, okay, you with him, you could slide, on me, whenever you feel like being with a woman or whatever the situation is. If you make that agreement, if you okay with that, which, your girl going and being with a man, now you have to worry about diseases, Now you got to worry about, do she have a man? Is she just dealing with one man? Is she out there being a hoe? You know what I'm saying? Whereas, she might contract HIV. You know, she get the AIDS virus, bring it to you, and your ass is dead. You understand what I'm saying? So now you got to worry about not only what she's doing, but you have to worry about what he's doing. And you're not going to find out everything he's doing, because men, wherever, whether the girl is pretty, ugly, tall, short, or whatever the situation is pussy to them. If they get an opportunity, most of the time, they take it. You understand what I'm saying? When it comes down to, getting pussy and having sex and stuff like that. So, wherever they at, they're not always around their girl. They might be at work, they might be at a party, wherever the situation, at a bar, or whatever the situation, wherever they get drunk, you know what I'm saying? So you don't have to only worry about your girl now. Now you got to worry about her sleeping around with men and bringing home diseases, possibly bringing you a disease from the many relationships he might be having. And then if he's bisexual, and a lot of men is in the closet, they have families and stuff, they have wives and kids, or they might be in long-term relationship with women, and um, they'll forever be in the closet. They won't never come out to be gay. That's like real shameful for a man in your family to come out to be gay. It's like, where's our man at? So, like now he's one of the females in the family. So a lot of men, they probably won't come out, and you won't know that they do sleep with other men. You see what I'm saying? So now she's getting crazy. You know what I'm saying? So she's bisexual. She like men and women, and the men that she's dealing with might also be bisexual that sleep with men and women. So that's too many people. That's too many people, to worry about while you're home, um, taking care of your health, seeing your doctors, making sure everything is, good with you and everything. Um, Getting your regular checkups and exams and stuff, staying strictly to the relationship or whatever the situation is. Because me, I'm the type of person that um, I only like to be with one person at a time. I don't really care to be messing around with in a whole bunch of relationships and stuff and doing like that. To me, that's a little bit too dirty. You know what I'm saying? It's like um, you have to take care of yourself and worry about your own cleanliness and your health. And then you get into a relationship. Now, you're watching your partner, how clean that person is, and, making sure everything is straight with that person and how they moving around and operating and stuff like that. And, you know, are they the cheating type? Will they, do something behind your back? Or are they the type of person that, you trust? They showing you that, every time you like test them or something like that, they always like straight. You know what I'm saying? Like, if if at any time you think, oh shit, I haven't heard from such and such, and she usually would call me now, or she would usually be here with me, where is she or something, and you call or something like that, and everything checks out, or she went, to her mother's house, or um, she has something important to take care of, and everything checks out, or whatever the situation is, and that all that you know checks out and stuff like that, and there's no change in your relationship and how she's treating you or whatever the situation is. How when you think your partner's in another relationship, and then they come home acting funny, or they don't always want to have sex or something like that. Something seems funny, yeah. When you have a partner and everything checks out, that um, yeah, she's strictly in a relationship with me or whatever the situation is. You just like a one-on-one relationship. That's it. You know what I'm saying? Not, um, oh, she's bisexual, so she might be with her man now. You know what I'm saying? Like, do I want to worry about you being with your man? Like, and then who the hell is he fucking? It's not only the fact that, okay, um, you want to have a woman and you want to have a man. So it's that's not the problem, because if you had a woman that was decent and then a man that was, just strictly to you, and it's just the three of y'all, I guess that would be, okay if he was, strictly in a relationship with you and not running around cheating. You understand what I'm saying? So, Um, you just got to worry about too many dirty asses. That's my point. And let me just be straight out about it. You just got to worry about too many dirty pussies and dirty dicks and dirty asses and shit like that, and where they been and how they party and how they be in the street or whatever the situation is, for, me to worry about you going to be with not only other women, but be with another man, or if you're a whore out in these streets, being with multiple men, and then coming back and bringing me a disease. that might even end my life. You understand what I'm saying? So yeah, that's the way I feel about it. That's my personal feeling. I'm not trying to be like I've seen some other females videos and stuff like that, and they just trying to be politically correct. Oh, um, we like this, we like that. um, if you're bisexual, we like you too. You know, you're just trying to be too. You're just not trying to be like prejudiced against um, what a gay person's preferences is and stuff. Like everything is okay. No, everything is not okay to me. It's not okay. That you be bisexual and you want to sleep with women and you want to sleep with men, and a woman has to compete with a man in that situation, and she's in most likely a losing situation, and also a heartbreaking situation. So just talking from kind of like experience and stuff, um, I don't like that situation. I don't like that situation. That's a bad situation, you know, because I don't even have a fighting chance if you got a man. You know what I'm saying? I don't even have a fighting chance. Like, even if it became a situation where you wanted to get up, you was with me, you with a man too, and you find yourself in a scary situation. Say you find yourself in a scary situation, you found out the nigga's crazy. You know what I'm saying? The nigga's crazy, and he start hitting on you, and he start following you around and stuff like that, and beating up on you in the street, or abusing you, beating you up in the house or whatever, and then you come back and you tell me, and it'd be like, oh shit, you're in a fucked up situation or whatever. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing I can do for you. You know what I'm saying? Because I can't really run up on him and approach him and kick his ass. You know what I'm saying? So now you got me in a situation where I look like, I can't protect you or whatever the situation is. It's pulling out um, the flaws about me, about being in a relationship with a woman. If you have a problem in the street with a man or whatever the situation is, you can't really, um, I can't really square up with him. You know what I'm saying, and have a fair one. You understand what I'm saying? So that also puts you in that type of situation. So you gotta be, always going home like, damn. You know what I'm saying? So like, nah. I wouldn't want to be put in that. I wouldn't want to be put in that type of situation where if you in a relationship with me and you in a relationship with a man, I have feelings for you or I even love you, and then you have a problem with a man because you out there flirting with men or you out there getting in relationships with men, um, and then you have a problem that need to be corrected, then I can't come out there and square up. You understand what I'm saying? With a nigga. Yeah, I don't even want. I'm not even a street fighting person. So if you go cheat on me with a girl, I'm not even gonna be trying to be squaring up with no girl. Cause some of these girls they fight. They be working out and they punches hurt just as much as a dude. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not gonna be wanting to square up even with no female because I'm not that type of person. I'm a more laid back type person. I'm not a rowdy person in the street like that and stuff like that. So um, yeah, that's the situation. You bring in um, a possibility of a health hazard. I call it a health hazard because every female that you know, they be fighting their man because they man cheating on them and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? He might be cheating with one girl or he might be cheating with three girls. You never know whatever the situation. So it's a health hazard. You understand what I'm saying? To my healthiness. I like to go to the doctor a lot. I like to get checked out, and you know, once I know that um, I'm clean, I'm straight, I don't have no diseases, and I check out good and everything like that. I want you to check out good. Once you go to the doctor, you check out, you don't have no diseases or nothing like that, and you good or whatever the situation is, then if we're only sleeping with each other, then we don't have to worry about nothing else. But if you're bisexual now, you sleeping with a man, so now I gotta worry about what he's doing, what he's got, or what he's doing. How low do he go? Like what's his quality of woman to sleep with, or is he bisexual? Do he sleep with men? You understand what I'm saying? I have to worry too much. So that's a bad relationship, and I would have to end that situation, even if I have deep feelings, even if I'm in love with you. I have to end that relationship. I can't stay in that relationship because now I'm saying it's okay. You could kill me. You understand what I'm saying? By I'm in a relationship with a female that she's bisexual. I'm just saying like, yeah, go ahead. Bring me anything. You know what I'm saying? Bring anything to bed with me, or whatever the situation is. So that's not good. I don't think that's a good a good relationship, because like with men they could put on condoms, and yeah, you have female protection, and men, but men could protect themselves better. They got one little pee hole that they have to protect and cover up and stuff like that. But for a woman, we have an open vagina, whatever the situation is, and it's easier, I think, for us to uh, contract any diseases or whatever the situation is. So that's all I had to say. I wanted to make a video about that, because I've been looking at other, younger females and stuff. I'm an older female, but I've been looking at younger females, and some of their videos and stuff like that. I'll be watching. So about their relationships, and they talking about the gay girls and stuff like that, and they make a lot of videos about different situations, and I've been watching. But one that I watched, um, they were saying, oh, we if you're bisexual, we still deal with you, and we love everybody, or whatever the situation is. Yeah, I'd still deal with you as a friend. You know what I'm saying? But as far as a relationship, it's a no-go for me. Alright, so that's all I wanted to say about the bisexual situation. It's too scary of a situation for me, okay? Alright, peace.